Hello everyone! I am really happy to announce that I have now claimed all the world records on all the bosses. Almost. There is one here that I haven't gotten yet, but since they are going to nerf everything next update, I figured I might as well just wait, because these are limited tries. So, haven't done that yet. I do have this one though, but yeah, gonna wait for that one. These weren't included in the competition anyways though. So, before starting, I have to say that there is some people that have managed to get more than one win, which is really cool. We're gonna go through all the winners, of course, and those will have to wait a little bit, because we know that you can only activate one code per batch, which is really stupid. But yeah, I'll take that with each of you in DMs. So yeah, what we're gonna do now is that I'm gonna go through each of the stages, and I'm gonna also tell who was the closest and which score they guessed. And we're also gonna take a look at the teams, and maybe I'll say something about that stage or whatever, if it was like fun or hard or horrible or whatever, you know. At the end of the video, I'm also going to post like a reel or whatever of all the end screens, so you can actually see the stats if someone wants to challenge the scores. I did not record any of the runs, which I really regret. But like, so the thing is, I started doing a bunch of them, and it went kind of fast first, and then I was like, oh well, now I don't really want to go back and re-record and stuff like that. You know, I don't know if I can even beat my old scores, because some of them were really crazy. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, and I'll just not do it. Too bad though. Could have been good content. Oh well. Anyways, let's start here. District 1, Area 1. We have this one here, and first of all, we see a cheater, so I don't technically have the, you know, top one there, but I do. I mean, you know, come on. What's really interesting about this one actually is that I saw someone on Asia 2 that had a higher score than me, but I think it's a cheater. The teams don't really make sense. Let's actually take a look at that. Oh, before we can actually say the winner, of course, that's Israf Uriel. I'll put it on the screen as well. But yeah, that's the winner, and congratulations. Really good guess there, by the way. Very fucking close. Like 300 away or something. It's, yeah, 305. That's, wow, that's really cool. So what's that's the team I used, by the way. The old one, actually. So the thing is, this person on Asia 2 was using a Claude team. Maybe you could argue it's not the best one, but I wasn't super annoyed by that. There was an FK involved, maybe it's for the VSR or whatever. I mean, the enemies here die so quickly, right? So, you know, maybe. But then there was like some really weird other teams, you know, it's like a Garam lead, I believe, the second team, and then it was like a Beth team for the third. I don't know, like, maybe they're just using one team though, and you know, double swapping, but not 100% buying it, I don't know. If it's not a cheater, I'm really sorry, but I'm also happy to say that I did actually beat that score, which is pretty funny. So maybe it's not a cheater after all, maybe the team is actually not so bad, I don't know. Yeah, either way, that's the one, that's the first one. Let's move on to Area 2, and here we are. The cheater is back with a lower score, guess the MR is hitting them, and let's actually take a look here, they're using this team, really funny. Anyways, number 2. So I was actually thinking that this would be really hard. The same thing here, same person I believe it was on Asia 2 there, but I actually did manage to get a higher score. And the winner, by the way, for this one is also Raf Uriel. So they got two codes. Really awesome. Congratulations for that. Really good job. And as you can see, the score is also really close again. It's like 300 off. Like, what? Yeah, I was really surprised actually that they got so close. So yeah, team here is not that one. I was using what's her name? Chrome lead, and then there's a Claude involved as well. I will show all the presets and stuff in the end as well before I go through the reels, but yeah, that's the one. I believe I was using Sohi's gun in the main hand, and then I was using her own weapon in the offhand. Yeah, always want to do that, have her own weapon, so you get the on hit effect, by the way. The enemies here are so low level and everything, so I figured I might as well just put it in the offhand, or main hand, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that also went well, despite me thinking that it was not going to be improved because it's so tight. But yeah, it was possible to do it faster, so that's awesome. And once again, congratulations for those two. Third trial, And oh my god, first of all, let's do the congratulations. That's original threes, really nice. Also very, very close, like even close. We're talking like 52 points off, which is pretty disgusting. But yeah, this one was fucking horrible to progress, if I can say that. So the thing is, I was trying and trying and trying to do it faster. I don't have the time or the thing now, and on top of my head I think it was like a 22 something, right? Or 21, sorry. Either way, I remember 2190. I got that at some point, but like it wasn't possible to do it faster no matter what I did. So then I discovered, like, okay, what if I instead go for picking up all the, you know, all the stuff, because it is, I was the same team here, by the way. Like, I would pick up all the little blobs, because I heard a friend's voice in my head. That's Leo, by the way. And he was like, oh, you missed a blob, you know. But like, we're talking small blobs here that give 0.01 extra multiplier, you know. But I was like, okay, fuck it, let's do it. And that was actually it. You need to literally pick up every single blob until you are maxed out, and then, you know, so yeah, I didn't expect that to be the thing, but it was. And yeah, got a little bit better score. I think I had got like 1k points more or something like that, so it's can't really do much improvement on this one. It's just horrible, because like I said, so there's actually one thing I want to talk about, is that you can force the next wave to spawn, so we can call it the 50-50 technique, which is basically you want to kill half of your current wave, and that's gonna say like speed up the spawn of the next one. But I don't know what this with this one, because like, yeah, I just couldn't make it faster really. It was weird. But yeah, so there's that. Cheater is back here again, by the way. Score going down though. It's gonna be funny. We're gonna see soon. But yeah, that's that one. So this one was frustrating, definitely. Then we have the fourth trial. That is 3 people that have this correct, and as you can see here, I don't have any teams here, which is, and you can also see that I lack the frame. The reason is because this is my old record, and I was not able to beat it actually. It's and I was honestly lazy, couldn't be bothered. It's like a really solid score actually, if I may say so. Maybe if I put some effort I could beat it, but like, I just want to be done with this now. I've done so many like runs and everything. I actually bought like 2k stamina to do this and burned through a lot of it, so yeah, it's been a lot of runs. I think I used like 1.2k or something, but either way, so yeah, it's I see a lot of people like practice to do their runs, you know. I don't want to do that and get like high scores. I just do like actual runs and then go for it. Sometimes you can pause and stuff, but yeah, like I said, 3 winners here. That's Himitsu. Then there's a Russian person whose name I can't say, but we're gonna go with Moon Angel because they wrote that too. And then Umar is the 3rd one. So we have 3 people here winning or you know, getting a score here. So yeah, congratulations and good job for guessing that. They actually guessed that I wouldn't get a better score, and I was smart on that one because, well, I didn't. So yeah, could it be improved? Yes, it can. Like, I did some runs just now and I got like, you know, 8k less or some shit. So I guess you can do a better one, sure, but like, I'm just too lazy. That's like a really solid one there. That's the thing. So and I believe the 2nd highest, oh, we don't have that now. Wait, do I have that somewhere? Let me see my Discord. I have everything written here. Who has the 2nd highest on this one? Oh, okay, it's the one right below me actually. But yeah, either way, solid score, hard to beat, too lazy. So yeah, didn't improve this one actually. But I mean, it's still my record, so, you know. I guess I would be more motivated if someone else got a high one, but you know. Then we go for not top 5, trial 5, yeah. And this one here is, let's see, Mituk Xiaoji. Hope I said that correctly. Congratulations. And you can see the score they guessed there. It's 1k below ish, a little bit more, 1.3, yeah. So pretty close. And yeah, that's that. Also a solid score, by the way. I felt really like, yeah, this was a nice one. Not gonna bother to, because that's pretty funny when I was playing actually. I kinda, sometimes you felt like, okay, I'm not impressed with my own effort here, like I can do so much better, right? And then you keep going and then it's like, yeah, there we go, now we got a good one. But here I was like, okay, that was like a god run. I'm not gonna touch this again. Like, it was just super good. So, but yeah, here's the thing. So it's basically the same team, except that I'm starting with Claude here instead. I believe I was using the Sohi gun on Chrome here as well. However, in the offhand, like I was talking about before, not the main hand, because you know, I didn't want to be dealing light damage on these basic enemies, right? So I figured, and you just get more damage from her own weapon too. But I would like the way I would play it is that I can't remember exactly, everything just blurs together when I think about it, honestly, because like all the stages are like kind of similar, right? So but what I would do generally is to, like, instantly when I spawn I just swap to the second weapon, but I'm, you know, that's just to get that weapon skill, and we know that the weapon skill is weaker, but it doesn't matter because like everything just dies anyways. So just to get that chain lightning effect to go through everything, and it's just super OP. But yeah, so that's what I was using here. Moving on to Trial 6. Could I do 500k here? Probably, but nah. Like, this score is, yeah, really solid. So let me see here. Who has the highest or second highest here? It's actually someone on Asia 2 that has a 459, and yeah, you can see like I completely destroyed that, and that was one of those where I was like, nah, not touching this again. I'm sure 500k might be possible, maybe, but nah, fuck it, it just felt really good, so I was like, nope. And the closest guess here is Glacius, by the way, congratulations, at 495. So there's that one. What team did I use here? Ah, same thing, Claw Lead, yep, and yeah, just these guys. So there's that, nice stuff, and moving on to 7th trial. And this one is by Cock Clock, funny name, very close as well, only 286 away. Congratulations, and let's take a look at this one. I honestly don't remember too much of this one. Oh yeah, that was a tiny one. So yeah, I didn't really like this one that much, so I was like, okay, I got the record now, fuck it, I'm leaving it. You can see it's kind of close to the second one, but yeah, I was, maybe it can be improved, I don't know, but I was just, I didn't like it, because like I said, some of them felt like you're just water, everything just aligns perfectly with your cooldowns and the spawns and everything, and sometimes it just feels super inconvenient, and just, so I think this was one of those. I was like, nah, let's not bother to try to improve that, so I kind of left it there. But yeah, so there's that one. Moving on to the 8th trial. Ooh, yeah, this was also pretty tight, I remember. We have a winner though, of course. Who could that be? None less than Belloc. Oh, you're on fire. He's usually winning my competitions. It's a name that definitely comes back, so that's nice. Congratulations. And yeah, what was it? 508. Yeah, 700 away. 600. 700. Yeah. So yeah, pretty close to. And let's take a look at the teams. That's the same, except now we're using Chrome first. Yep. Same thing, Zoe gun. I actually rolled my Zoe gun prior to this. We can actually take a look at that. It's right here. So yeah, got a nice roll there. I happened to get the HP on 16, so I was like, fuck it, let's just lock it. It cost like nothing, and then I just got this super lucky roll, so I was like, okay, well, it's done. So, but yeah, anyways, this one here, I think it was pretty shitty too, actually, to improve. So yeah, because you can see that some of them I just have this super high record that compared to like everyone else, right? But this one is kind of smaller. So yeah, I think that was also one of those where I was like, that's not. But yeah, moving on to the 9th trial. This was interesting. One of the scores that I'm most happy with. But first, let's do the winners, because they're going to be happy too. First out is Sario and F Princess Knifer X. Yes, congratulations to both of you. And for this one I went with a special one. So you have that annoying shitty boss that does that shield and knocks you away, and then it's immune, then kills everyone, and it's just horrible. So I figured, okay, so we probably want to use Veronica here. But then I was like, well, I think I can do better with Chrome than with Claude. And was I right? Got a solid 500k there. Very happy about that score, actually. Felt like it's definitely going to be hard to beat. But yeah, so that was a solid run. Pretty much the same thing there, Zoe gun. yada yada. But of course using Veronica to take care of the boss. She can chain the boss in two, so that's what you want to do. But it's kind of scary with these bosses because you don't like want to kill them too fast either, because you're gonna have some dead time after, and then you can lose that multiplier. So you kind of want to keep that up as well. So it's yeah, they're pretty tricky these levels. Like I hate to progress them because they're just super annoying. Next one is even worse on area 2, 9th, but it's it feels really good when you get it. So there's that one, solid 500. What do we do here? Of course, the boss. Okay, this one is interesting. We have one smart person called Umar here that guessed that I would not improve this one, and that's indeed the case. So that's indeed Umar. 2 wins for you, or 2 codes. I have not improved this one. This one was done before I did the competition, by the way. You can see that I obviously had a new frame there, but yeah, it was done like right after we got that frame. So the thing here is very interesting, and I kind of want to show you by going into this. I can show my team too if anyone's interested. I would assume that this would be the best way to go. I know my white snow is not maxed out. I'm gonna do it in a few days when the bingo has maxed her, but yeah. So this is pretty much what I have for this boss here. Now, I need to show you. Why is this not improvable at the moment? So the thing is, this boss dies as soon as I chain. So what happens now is I'm spinning and I'm spamming the weapon skill here, okay? And there we go, 14% on the ailment, you could see there. And what happens then is... Oh, I can't escape, there we go. So 14% on that ailment. I was able to get 18% consistent with LD Player 9 at some point. Now, that could also be at 22%, which is the next, it does it in intervals of 4. And I don't know how that was possible at that time, because I've noticed that, so I noticed a little air quotes cheat that if I lag my computer by putting Sony Vegas in the background and rendering something, it would make the boss and the game slower, so it would jump later. Sadly, it also makes everything slower, so you actually lose time in the end, so that's not a good idea. However, if you can get those extra ticks here, we're gonna chain the boss sooner, because like as soon as the boss reaches 80, you're gonna chain it instantly with Nari. Now, so there's two things. If you can get to 22%, you can technically get to 88% ailment, or 84 if it's 18%, which is my record here. So what happened is basically that I was unable to get to 18, or well 22 I would want to get now if I'm gonna get that record higher. I guess you could do like a 705 or something like that then, but nah. So there's that, and then it's also cutting down on the chain, of course. Right now the chain looks like, let's see here. So you're chaining, sorry, you get it to 80%, then you swap to Nari, does the weapon skill, chain the boss instantly. Then use Nari Vishuvak. Once the meteor of Vishuvak lands, swap over to the next team, and I believe it is Veronica Lucy super quick and weapon skill with what's his name, Garam. Then use the chain of Garam, and then the boss should die pretty much. So if you can cut that down to not use maybe one of the chains or something, you know, just to cut the time down, then of course that would also shorten the kill time. But it's all about how fast you can actually get the boss into chain mode. And with this current method, at least, yeah, I mean, we have used it and it's not really gonna go faster. I haven't tried actually at all to use what's her name, White Snow as lead. I actually haven't. Let's actually see something here. What do you do? Downed. What do you do? Airborne. Okay, that's probably not gonna work. I haven't tried, but it's probably, I think downed is just the best of the boss, so it's weak to that. But either way, so yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, I wasn't able to improve it because of that reason, that I couldn't get a higher percentage on the first one. Maybe if I tinker a little bit or just try so many times, but like when I got this record, like I said, I was always constantly getting 18. I don't know what was up with that. Maybe the computer was a little bit faster at the time or slower or whatever, you know. I have no idea, but that's at least that. So not gonna touch that. Anyways, congratulations again to Umar. Talked enough about this one. So we're gonna go out of this and go to area 2 now. And let's start here. What do we have here? Right, so we have Relvon. It's a 1, but I'm gonna say it as an L. Congratulations. 2.5k away, but it was the closest one, so you're the winner here. congratulations. And yeah, this one was so nice. It was like the synergy was super nice. Use this team, by the way. So the synergy was super nice, and it just felt so fun, and like, you know, yeah, it just felt really good to progress on and kind of get that score. It was like things just aligned nicely, and it was just awesome. Really, really nice. Lovely. Second one, exactly the same thing. Also felt really great. Everything just aligned, and you know, with the timings and everything. Oh, by the way, winner. That's Mitu Xiaoji again. Yes, so you have 2 now. Congratulations. Very close as well, by the way. 500 off or so. And yeah. So like I said, it's this one was also really nice, using the same thing there. I was not using Sohi gun for this, by the way. I found that later, but yeah. Not sure that would improve it. Could do it. I mean, we have some dark enemies in here, so. But yeah, haven't done that. But yeah, so that's nice. Third one. How was this? I can't remember this one actually, but I think this one was also really nice. I think so. We have a winner, however, and that is Skit. Congratulations. 1.3 off-ish? No, 1.1 actually. And yeah, nice. And here I was actually using Claude team first. But yeah, pretty much the same setup, of course. So there's that one. Nice indeed. Let's move on. Oh, that's funny, by the way. That's my alt there. Was just... I've been super lazy on that alt. It's an account that's given to me, and I have only done raid on it. Way too lazy to do anything else, but I was like, oh shit, I need to upgrade my relics. So I just went in, and yeah, it went pretty well. So yeah, only did 1 run though, so didn't bother to improve it. But moving on to 4. 4, we have a winner called Rogchator. Congratulations. Pretty close indeed. 1.4k, and yeah. We're back to Chrome lead. Nice. And yeah, not much to say about this one. Oh yeah, actually, I do have something to say about this one. I hated it. It felt really inconvenient and just until like I found a way to deal with that shit, really. But it was not nice at all. It's, I don't know. It just felt like in the end there, things just got really clunky and didn't align at all with the timings and cooldowns. So I was like doing a lot of switching back and forth on this one, so... But there's that. What do we have here? Number 5. Okay, this was one of the hardest one, actually. I can't remember. I think there was a time that I wanted to beat that was pretty high on this one. No, it wasn't. It was a 502 actually. Yeah, so basically it took a lot. It was really hard to get it right. But once I did, bam, it paid off. And yeah, same thing there, by the way. So yeah. Didn't like this. And we have a winner, by the way. I didn't say that, I think. And that's Rogchator again. At 517, yeah. So that's the closest one. Congratulations. And 2 codes for you. Yeah. Moving on to 6th. And the winner here is Sario again. Yeah, claiming codes. 2 now. And that's at 555. And yeah, that's the closest. Swap back to Claude lead here. That's how that one looks. Not much to say about this one, really. Yeah. Solid one. Then we have 7. We have a winner. Let's do that first. 1 point something off. Actually, no, it's less than that. It's 800 off. Friends Faye, congratulations. And yeah. This one here I barely remember, honestly. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Probably didn't enjoy it that much. So there's that. However, the 8th trial, Sario is back with a 555. And he claimed this one. 300 points off, really close one. And yeah, this one was really hard as well. Pretty much kind of same feeling as the 5th one. This one was really hard. I can't remember obviously like exactly how it went down, but yeah, I just remember I was struggling a lot to get this score. And I believe Pierre was talking to me on Discord too, like was writing in the thing and was really impressed with this run. So yeah, it's probably known for being like pretty like ugly, this one. But yeah, it's solid. It felt really good getting it, at least. I remember that I was like progressing and doing so many tries and just now I got it. So that's really nice. So yeah. Then we're gonna move on to 2 9th. And oh my god, this run, wow, that's one of those I don't want to touch again. It was so good. That's when I discovered the Sohi gun, by the way. I was like, I need something else, like with that fucking boss. Oh my god, I want to swear so much at it, like interrupting, and you have like the little spiders interrupting, and it was just horrible, and him charging around and just want to throw up on it. But yeah, winner, by the way, Mituk Xiaoji again. So yeah, 3 codes now, really grabbing all the codes. So yeah, that's awesome. And yeah, the score, like I said, ended up using Zoe with the chain gun thing. Sorry, Chrome with the Zoe gun, yeah. And also, of course, the Cloud team there. And that did it. So that was nice. Probably gonna be... not really gonna see this run being beaten anytime soon, I think. So yeah, one of the ones that I'm actually happiest with, if I may say so. So there's that, and then we have the last one, and this is actually really interesting. Let me just stop myself there before I get too excited and talk so much that I forgot to announce the winner, and that is Rogue Chator again. Congratulations. Really nice one there, and that is also the last winner. So I just want to say now, I'm doing this post-production, by the way, while editing. Yeah, congratulations to everyone, and thanks for participating to everyone as well, including those who did not win. And I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully we can do something fun in the future that is similar to this. But yeah, I'll get back to my exciting story now that I'm very excited to tell, so here we go. So this evening, a friend of mine wrote that they beat my time on Asia 2. And I was like, fuck no, I hate these bosses. Because the thing is, it's basically just a stamina dump. Like, you don't really know if you're gonna make it until it's too late, in a way. Like, you know, because it's so, like, we're talking milliseconds, you know. And I was like, oh shit, you know. But they showed how they did it. It was like, okay, I'll try to. Because I saw my stats was higher, so I was like, okay, we can do this. And yeah, so I got this one now. Team is like so. And yeah, that's basically it. Why don't I can actually show this for fun, or actually no, let's not do that. The film is pretty long. Let's look at the shit instead. So let's see. Yeah, so we have this one here. Basically just play Andras here on the boss. Don't touch the weapon skill. Get the boss down to when, you know, it's time to drop it on those 2. When it has 4, sorry. When it has 2, just before it takes off, yeah. Then I swap to Lulleh to drop the shit on it, boss takes off, run between the 2 eggs, get the 4 stacks on, and kill the boss with the weapon skill, and that's pretty much it. There's no chain involved here, or anything of that sort. But yeah, that's the team anyways. Nothing too exciting, I guess. But yeah, Rosetta definitely increased the damage on the team, though. I was using Tinia before, but yeah, not now. So there's that. Then we have my Chrome lead. The 2 is for the area. Then the lead, like the leader name is here, L for leader, and then minus 3.6. So that means I'm not using it for 3.6. You can see the same thing going on here, minus the minus. So that's of course the cloud lead. So let's take a look at this. I was using her like this. That's attack on kill on everything. Or sorry, no, that's VSR on kill. Yeah, no, that's an attack and kill, sorry. I was using VSR and kill on some of them too, though, so I kind of had to like experiment a little bit what kind of was needed depending on which stage. But yeah, this one here, that's just a full DPS Claude, really, with skill cards and everything, because I literally just swapped to Claude, used the skill, and then swap back to Chrome, because we kind of want to stay with Chrome there. Reason I'm using Veronica is for that very reason. She buffs just that explosion, right, and gives me the extra the buff there, so I can just do a little bit more damage. Clara, really nice here, because she's going to activate her extra and just start nuking around, you know, so that's nice. And then of course just Gabriel for, yeah, she's just doing her thing there, so yeah, concrete and stuff. So yeah, that's the team. I do have these guys as well. I haven't used it. So when I got the old, now beaten world record in the first HiddenWonder, I actually swapped to this team in one place and used the weapon skill just to sweep the whole area. I think it was like 70% through the whole thing, if we talk time-wise. But yeah, I haven't used it at all. It's basically just a copy of an old team, right? So yeah. Then we have the Claude team here. I mean, it looks literally the same. It's just swap. Actually, no, it doesn't look the same. So Claude now has the full VSR thing here. Not full, actually. We're not using the Titan thing. But yeah. And then there is the Chrome team here. So I'm still mainly playing Chrome here. It's just that the start was better to play Claude and do the weapon skill and then swap to Chrome. So that's also why you're seeing, you know, crit cards or attack cards here, and not actually attack on kill, because I'm mostly sitting in this team anyways. So there's that. And then there's a special one for 9, so that's how that looks. I was obviously using that gun in the main hand simply to get the higher ailment percentage there. Valencia, actually I gave a mothership just to take care of the boss, because I believe she's the one that kills the boss. I can't remember exactly how the chain went, but I think I'm using... Yeah, I can't remember. I think I was using Claude's weapon skill and then probably this gun to actually trigger the chain. Then it was something like... I actually can't remember now. But yeah, I think it was using... yeah... Was it Lorraine, Chrome, and then Valencia? Something like that. Either way, Valencia is the one that gets the kill, usually. So, and you kind of wanna... You don't wanna fail killing the spider, because then it's gonna go mad and be super annoying and fly around there. So, that's what happened there. And then, yeah, Claude was using this. I think I was actually using one Claude weapon skill, then swapping to the other one. I think that was happened, but I can't remember. Either way, that's that. So, yeah. Wait a minute. Why is Ogma? Yaha. Really now? Well, that's fucking awkward. I swapped. I think I was using Eleanor for testing, and then like, yeah. Well, how fucking annoying. That's hilarious. So I've been using the wrong book there. Alright. See how it is. Oh well. But yeah, so there's that. I think I noticed some other shit too that I failed on. I had like some wrong card or something. I can't remember. But yeah, that's funny. Anyways, it is what it is. I don't think it's actually gonna change much though. Like, sure, we could do a little. I don't know. The score is just so good. So yeah, like I said, not looking at that again. Then we have this one for the first boss. So this is the old team which I got the old record with. I mean, the start is the same, but the chain is a little bit different. So when you start chaining the boss, it's the same thing. You have Nari, Wishwak, boom, boom. Shit lands, but then we are in this team here. So the boss is gonna be airborne at this point. So what happens here is that I use Lucy. And then I use Veronica with, I believe, yeah, the ice stuff, Coco stuff, just to, like, the boss is gonna die before her normal weapon skill would actually kill or like activate, so that's why I use this one, just get a little bit more damage. But yeah, so it's basically Lucy, Veronica, and then it's Garam, and then Orca. Orca kills the boss. But then there is this new team that I was obviously showing before, which will kill the boss in one less chain. And that's the Garam that's gonna get the kill. So it's essentially the same. I mean, you do Nari, you do Vishavak, and then it's gonna be fast Lucy, fast Veronica, and then Garam, and then it should die. That's the idea anyways. For Area 1 stages, we have these guys here, and they are basically mirrors of each other, pretty much like we saw before. Thing here, we have a Titan thing here, because the mobs are they die so fast, so I can actually just enjoy that extra VSR. Like they're gonna get one shot either way, so it doesn't matter. And then I also have this setup here with the Chrome gun. So this is for like the lower levels, I would say. Then I was swapping, so I was actually swapping these two. So I would use Chrome's EX in the main, and then I would just swap it instead. So that's how that looks. Same thing here. I mean, like I said, I was mostly using Chrome's thing in the main end, and then the Zoe gun in the offhand. So there's that. And then it's the old classic team. I guess I can show that too. Looked like this. Oh, good times. With a double weapon skill there. It's just the Chrome is so crazy, so we just end up using her now. But yeah, that's that. The reason here, not reason, the difference here is just the Claude, I believe, yeah, doesn't have the Titan thing. For the lower levels I was using this, but now I think we're higher level now than I was like when I first did a very old record, so I think I mostly stuck to this one, yeah. And then there's a special team for for the boss, yeah, for the trial 9 here. It's pretty much the same thing here. Yeah, so you see the gun is in the offhand there, and then I was just using, yeah, the Veronica team. So that's how that one looks. And this is just for Balok, because I was farming some of those map pieces, because I wanted 15, so I can have a go at that later, because we're not going to touch it when the next update comes, obviously, when I farm the new stuff. So there's that. Anyways, I've been talking for far too long now, 30 minutes, oh my god. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm gonna put timestamps, of course, and yeah, I'm just gonna put a reel now, and yeah, let you enjoy the see the end screens, whatever. Some of them are fucked, by the way. I'm sorry for that. I don't know what happened. I think when I posted them on Discord, I wanted them in order, so like I went to open them in browser, took the link and put it back, and then deleted the first one, and then it kind of messed up. So some of the quality is like really small and shitty, but I hope you can see. I tried to make it better in Paint, but yeah. Anyways, enjoy, and thanks for watching, and see you all later. Goodbye, and congratulations again to the winners. I'm gonna be contacting you tomorrow, maybe, or tonight. Yeah, tonight probably, or well, after the video's out. Anyways, enough talking. Bye.